We are live. We are live today. Welcome. See if we have anyone. Welcome, everyone. My name is Kimlin Badal. Thank you for joining my live stream this afternoon. I name it Woman in Business. And who else best to have as my first interview today? It will be my coach, Shruti, a woman in business. And we would like to share our conversation that we are going to have today with you and everyone else that is going to watch the replay today. So, welcome, Shruti. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for being here with me. And I would love to share your experience with all those that are listening in and those that are going to be listening to our replay. So I had a few questions. So I would love Shruti to introduce herself, and she could go ahead and tell us how did you come about first, finding this business. You can go ahead.
Sure, sure, Kimlin. First of all, congratulations to you. You are doing amazing with this business. And recently, you onboarded your business partner as well. So that's super amazing.
Thank you.
Yes. As for me, yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Shruti Gupta, and I live in New Jersey, United States, with my family. I have actually worked in the IT industry for a very, very long time, like close to 2 decades.
Hmm.
But you know how things are, right? Like IT jobs are very good, they pay you so well, but they come with a lot of, stress and anxiety. And it's okay if you are. I was very career oriented. I still am. But once I stepped into motherhood, it was just too much for me to handle. I was like trying to balance everything. But I reached a point in my career that I was like, okay, let me think about doing something different. I don't want to be into this 9 to 5. For me, it was more like 9 to 8, kind of a rat race, And so it's not like that I immediately got into this business. I looked at so many franchise options in the US, but everything was way too expensive. And with no business background, it was so hard to invest into something that big. And because it ultimately is our hard earned money.
Hmm.
So, but I would say I really really wanted to get out of that corporate circle. And it's it's a blessing that it was actually a Christmas day
Hmm.
and 2019, December 25th, 2019. That's when I actually saw the ad, and it's the first time I saw an advertisement related to this business.
Hmm.
And I was like, let me check it out. I registered, I watched the webinar, I took my next step. And yeah, and once I joined the community, I was amazed. I was just amazed to see the business model, the compensation structure, the community as a whole. And when I joined, the community was around like 40K, 40,000. Now
Yeah.
I think it has crossed 150,000. So
Yes.
we're growing rapidly.
Yes.
So yeah, this is me. And for me, it's been more than 3 years into this business. I have been able to retire from my IT job. And
Patience.
it's not like that I cannot do my job, because we have so many people who are doing their full-time jobs along with the business. But it was my decision because like I wanted to spend a lot of time with my son,
You're
which
right.
I knew that my job is not gonna let me do that.
Right.
So yeah, so
Yes.
I can say that, like, with this business, sorry,
Hmm.
I was able to achieve financial as well as time freedom. And
Yes.
I just want to apologize, Kim, to your followers, that I've been kind of sick with all the pollen allergy, so they may hear
Mhm.
me coughing a little bit. I'm so sorry.
Yes, don't worry about that. We all, especially those that live in America, we experience the pollen sometime or the other. You know, you said that, you wanted to get out of the rat race, and a lot of us will resonate to the same thing. We all Like for me, with the last interview I did, I wanted was to get out of the rat race. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted was to get out under the structure of being under a boss. So yes, a lot of of our followers or those that listening would resonate to the same thing. So, what has been some of the main highlights for you in this business so far, Shruti?
Sorry, Kim. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, main highlights. The best one is the flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be in an office. You don't have to attend any physical, personal meetings.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to attend those seminars, nothing like that. Everything is run on the internet. So as long as you have your laptop or tablet or cell phone and you have a internet connection, you are good to go. You can actually run your business from everywhere. Like we have, in our team, we have people from all around the world, and it is only because we are just able to connect online with each other,
Mm-hmm.
right? And definitely, you one another big thing is like you don't actually need any business background, right? Like
Right.
for me, I have always been a like working person. Similarly with you, right? So but like you don't actually need, because everything is taught. Our training is so easy to follow. It is meant for people who have not done any business in the past, and all the training is very step by step video based tutorials, very easy to follow. And of course there's always a mentor with you, so you're never alone. It's not like that, you have started the business and then you are left alone. No, that's not the case over here. And that's another reason why this business is growing, you know so fast, and it is very very successful.
Right.
And one very important thing is, when people see a business online, they feel skeptical. Yes, that's right, it is normal to be skeptical. But this is a legitimate business. At the end of the financial year, you do get your 1099, right, which is the biggest proof that this is a legitimate business, right? So yeah, huge flexibility, great training, great community. This is a mentorship program. And above all, even though this business is online, it has the potential to surpass huge incomes like from your job or even traditional businesses.
Yes. Yes.
So I recently, actually, because I'm a business coach as well, so I talk to a lot of people who are starting their business. So recently we have onboarded people who have Subway franchise. We have onboarded people who have 7-Eleven franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Another person who has a cleaning service business.
Yes.
So you can imagine people who have been doing traditional businesses. Even in fact, Amazon FBA. People like spend thousands of dollars on a business like Amazon FBA,
Mm.
right? And like as soon as they start, they're just left alone, and then they don't know what to do after investing like $60,000 to $70,000 into that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so huge perks for doing this business with a with very less overhead. I would say that.
Yes. And as you said, there's no experience needed.
Yeah.
You don't have to be experienced. You don't have to had a brick and mortar
Yep.
experience. You don't have to be tech savvy.
Yep.
You said everything is web based training. And you also mentioned that you have onboarded all type of business professionals, 7-Eleven, Amazon FDAs, and these and the training and the mentorship and the coaching that comes with this business is excellent,
Yep.
right? Especially with coaches like you. And our
Absolutely.
coaches are surrounded all over the world, and our community is so big that everyone is willing to help one another. Thank you for that information. So, how has your journey been so far? Like, how has it impacted your life as with motherhood and your
Yeah.
family on whole since starting
Uh-huh.
your journey? Because some of us, um, I've met people, and I know for myself when I started my journey, it was also to get out of the rat race. It was also to have, supplement the income that I was making,
Mm-hmm.
and also to leave a legacy for my family. So we all, experience things differently, but it built a more confidence in me, because things that I was doing, not that I'm doing now, I tapped into it. I didn't realize I could have done it.
Yep.
My I was always brave, I was always self-confident, but certain things I was not confident in doing, like for instance this. I
Yes.
didn't think I could have done an interview online with someone and posted on Facebook for the whole entire world to see. So it builds confidence, and I would love to hear what has it done for you, as motherhood, your family life, whatever you think
Yeah.
you
You
like
know,
to share.
yes, of course, Kim, whenever someone asks me this question, I like have a big smile on my face and my heart fills with gratitude because my family, we consider this business as a big blessing for our life. As a mother, I'm able to spend so much time with my son, so much time. And he is like involved in countless activities.
Hmm.
And that actually requires a lot of commitment from parents. And I literally mean like spending almost like 3 hours every evening outside with him. Right. So that's a big commitment from parents. And I could never ever imagine doing this in a job with a job, never ever. It was impossible. And along with all the frustration, right? And so I'm just so grateful for this. And you know, vacationing like last year, I was in India for almost a month, and
Mm.
I there was no need for me to take any approval from any boss.
Right.
I just, we just booked our ticket and we flew. Yes, my husband is still working, so he had to take permission. But for me, it was like, it was an amazing feeling. You don't have to ask anyone.
Yes.
Like before, when I remember, whenever I had to plan my vacation, I always had some excuses coming up. Oh, we have a deadline to meet. We have this project. Why don't you shorten your vacation? All
Mm-hmm.
those types of excuses I had, right? But now, no, I'm like just feel so stress free. And yeah, what else can you ask for, right, in today's world?
Yes. And we all go through that. For you, for those that have a career, or a stable job, they have to put it in weeks ahead of time. And still, even though they put it in weeks ahead, it has to be verified and approved.
Yes. Yes.
So, we have this opportunity that we don't have to answer to a boss. We don't have to go on anyone's schedule but our own, and our kids' schedule.
Yep. Yep.
Because, I was exchanging my time for money, and, missing out with my sons. As you said, you have to spend so many hours when they have sports. For
Yes.
me, it's rushing from one side of town, and you get so worried so fast. Your mind is so
Yep.
tired, and it's not like you don't want to spend time with your kids. You're so tired because you're just rushing home from work. The work exhausts you. It exhausts your mind and even your body. So, when time to have that quality time with your kids, you're already worn out. And, they might think, you don't want to spend time with them. You didn't want to do anything with them, but
Yep.
you have already exchanged so many hours already at your workplace, that when you come to them, that little energy that you have, is already gone before you even, step out the door. So thank you for sharing that. Now, if you can share anything with with our followers today, even those that are gonna listen to our replay, and something that you think would resonate to someone that's listening, to people that has been, even looking at our joining our webinars, people that has been listening to other people, talking about this business, or even to, my my followers, a lot of people wondering what are they speaking about, this don't sound too right, these people,
Yeah.
we are all people, and you are a testament of what this business has done, and been doing for you. And I would love you to, leave a message, give them, tell our followers something that they could think on, and we can leave them with this afternoon.
Yes, Kim. So I think, again, as I said, when we talk about online business, the first thing that comes to someone's mind is like, oh, is it real? Because there are so many scams going on, right? But I can assure, being in this business for more than 3 years, I have been an IT professional for close to 20 years. I would never do this business if this was something not legitimate, right? So have full faith, register to watch the webinar. If you have already watched the, if you have not if you have already registered and you have watched the webinar, take the next step. There's really nothing to lose, nothing at all. You will in fact learn something new, right? And you get 30 days to explore the business in great detail, and you decide, whether you want to move forward or not,
Mm-hmm.
right? And Kim, you are an amazing person to work with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even like we did not know each other before this business, right? This is another very important thing. Like we really don't chase anyone in this business, right? People who are meant for you, they will come to you,
Mm-hmm.
right? So no chasing, no bugging friends, nothing like that. It's a proper business, and yeah, there's really nothing to lose in this. So, and this can definitely change your life as it did for us.
Yes.
So, you know yeah. And
Right.
actually we do have a live webinar tonight. It's Tuesday,
Yes.
right? Yes, we do have a
Yes.
live webinar tonight at 8 p.m.
Yes.
Eastern.
And mhm. And the presenters, they do an awesome job in laying out the structure of this business. That's why when people would send me message and ask, tell me more about this business. What does this entail? What do I have to do? And I would send them messages and let them know, listen, there's so many aspects about this business. It's better if you just join and hear what the presenters, because they are experienced with presenting everything, all the structure concerning this business. Because I may forget something, I may forget to tell them something about the business, but it's really, and then there are other business owners that devote their time to come in and give us a short testimony of why they started the business and where are they now. So we are real people. Shruti here, she's a real person. And the people that are listening to us live and other business owners, we are real. We do make income. And I would just love to encourage you, take that next step of faith, join the webinar and learn more. There's nothing for you to lose. Most, I would say, there's a lot for you to gain. Okay.
Absolutely.
And I would just love to say, Shruti, I do thank you very much for joining me today.
Well,
And I do appreciate your time. And I know you have other business to conduct. So I would just love to say thank you for everyone that's listening right now. Thank you for anyone that's listening the replay in the future. If you would like to just drop a message or drop a question for me in the bar, I will surely get back to you as soon as I can. And we will just say thank you again for everyone that listened, and see you again.
thank you so much.